Prince Jonah Kūhiō Kalani Anaole wasn't just a royal. He was a strategist, a protector, and a visionary who fought for his people, na Kanaka Maoli. His actions reshaped Hawaii's political landscape and laid the groundwork for cultural resurgence that continues today. Known as Keali'i Maka'ainana, the citizen prince, Kūhiō used every ounce of his ali'i upbringing, education, and global perspective in service to the Lāhui. His legacy is why we honor March 26th as Prince Kūhiō Day. But honoring Kūhiō isn't just about remembering his name, it's about finishing what he started. Just yesterday, March 25th, 2025, more than 200 Kanaka Maoli and allies rallied at the Hawaii State Capitol to demand an additional $600 million for the Hawaiian Homes Program, the very program Kūhiō helped create through the Hawaiian Homes Commission Act of 1921. That law, passed over a century ago, set aside 200,000 acres for Native Hawaiian homesteads. Kūhiō believed restoring land to Hawaiians was the key to our survival. He wrote, "The only method in which to rehabilitate the race was to place them back upon the soil." But we know the truth. That law was distorted by US Congress. They inserted a blood quantum requirement, 50% Native Hawaiian ancestry, that Prince Kūhiō did not want. Instead of empowering our people, it divided us. Prince Kūhiō and our kupuna envisioned a future rooted in identity, not percentages. And today, that imposed requirement still blocks many Kanaka from entering to their ancestral lands, and countless die on the waitlist. And still, we rise. At yesterday's rally, stories were shared of loved ones finally receiving land after decades of waiting, or not making it in time. The rally supported HB 606, calling for another $600 million, even as lawmakers slashed it to $50 million. Politicians questioned the Department of Hawaiian Homeland's plans and accountability, but Kanaka Maoli made it clear. This isn't charity, this is restitution. And Prince Kūhiō would agree. He was imprisoned for resisting the overthrow. He was born into a li'i legacy and still called himself a servant of the people. He fought against racist systems within Congress, where he had no vote, and still introduced statehood legislation, pushed for women's suffrage, built county governance, and secured millions in infrastructure to benefit Hawaii. He also founded the first Hawaiian Civic Club in 1918, the same civic network that still shares Ike Hawaii with the Lāhui through their moon calendars, community organizing, and advocacy. But Kūhiō wasn't just a statesman, he was also a rebel. He once punched a racist tourist in the face and kicked down European aristocrats at a Swiss cafe. From his earlier days, Kūhiō was educated and shaped for leadership. When the kingdom fell, he transformed that training into resistance, and eventually revolution. And let's also make something very clear. Kūhiō did not join American politics nor the Republican Party out of belief for its values. He joined out of strategy. It was the dominant party at the time, and he was using it to get resources for Hawaiians. Today's MAGA Republicans have nothing in common with Kūhiō's vision. He would condemn their racism, white supremacy, homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, and anti-Indigenous violence in a heartbeat. So disrespectfully, the Republican Party of Hawaii can keep his name out of their mouths. Prince Kūhiō passed away on January 7th, 1922 at his home in Waikiki. He is buried at Mauna Ala, the Royal Mausoleum in Nu'uanu, and was given the last state funeral held in Hawaii for an ali'i. A few days before his passing, he urged a friend to continue fighting for Native Hawaiian rights, and reminded us of our kuleana. Stick together and try to agree to the best of your ability to meet the most important problem, the rehabilitation of our race. From today and onwards, let's live up to that. Honoring Kūhiō isn't just about posting his photo. It's about fighting for land, dignity, and justice. Demanding full funding for Hawaiian homes. Rejecting blood quantum divisions. And keeping Hawaiian lands in Hawaiian hands.